Hey folks, my name's Noah Lynch, and you're listening to the Slawcast.
Down in Arkansas, they serve you coleslaw, chopped up finer than a bale of straw. When you crunch and gnaw, a bunch of coleslaw.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Slawcast with your host Noah Lynch. I'm Noah Lynch. I'm the two-time Pulitzer Prize winner in the category Side Dish Nonfiction, four-time Coleslaw Reviewer of the Year by Time Magazine, 30 Under 30 Coleslaw Media Luminary, and your host of the Slawcast. I am a bit under the weather today, folks, as I'm sure you can probably hear, but I'm going to go ahead and push through and get this thing done. So today, we're not going to do a call-in. We've actually got an email coming in from none other than my mom. She actually emailed this in a couple days ago, and I saw it, and I thought it might be kind of a good thing to go over. So she asks, and this is from mamaslaw6969@gmail.com. Once again, she asks, what is the perfect slaw for a wedding reception? And, I got to thinking about this, and I think there's a couple different ways you can go about it. And I think based on this question, it's pretty clear to me that someone's been binging Say Yes to the Dress again. So I'm going to go ahead and go at this from a couple different directions. I think, number one, when you're talking about a wedding reception, you're talking about a large amount of folks that are going to come through and enjoy this slaw, on a general basis. So, in my opinion, you're looking for a good quality slaw, but also a slaw that's reproducible to a massive scale. Some would say an industrial scale. So, we're looking for an industrial-sized coleslaw, basically. In my opinion, in the world of coleslaw, things are different in the world of, toy making or medicine or whatever it is. But in the world of coleslaw, you always kind of want to go quality over quantity. That's my honest opinion. You can have 2 gallons of a 2 out of 10 slaw, and your stomachs will be full, but your heart will be absolutely empty, and that's a mistake I've made before. In fact, I do believe it was at my third wedding. We had a huge guest list, and we had to get the slaw to boot. And we felt for the trap of quantity over quality, and it was an absolute disaster. That marriage actually lasted about 3 months. It's kind of the low point in my life. So just to settle this argument of quality over quantity, as far as a wedding reception coleslaw goes, I think you go for a above average quality slaw, but you go for a big quantity of it. You're not going to get the best of the best. Gordon Ramsay ain't going to walk out the door and personally make every single side salad for everyone at the reception, unless, in fact, you are Gordon Ramsay's daughter and you're getting married, and then maybe that'll happen. So I know you're listening, but for you this advice doesn't apply. Anyway, so I would go about 7 out of 10. Get you a good quality slaw. I would go to a barbecue joint local to you that you love and ask if they have any catering services. And of course, they're going to be like, yeah, we do. What do you need? We got this many meats, and this is how much it's going to cost. You can tell them, hey, leave the meat at the door. We're handling that. We got KFC coming in, but give me the slaw prices, and they'll tell you what's up. So 7 out of 10 on quality, and shop smart as well. If you're gonna have to choose between a 6 out of 10 slaw and a 7 out of 10 slaw, but the prices are slightly different, maybe you're gonna be extending the budget for your wedding for that 7 out of 10 slaw. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's worth it. A successful marriage is built upon a successful wedding, and that's my professional opinion. Then again, I am a slaw advice giver, not a wedding advice giver. So, and here's the other point of view you have to look at, and this one a lot of people might even say is more important in the long run, is thematically, what are you doing with this wedding reception? Is this a potluck? We got a couple tubs in the middle of food. KFC's coming in soon. Aunt Irma's already drunk off the unlimited light beer. If you're going for that kind of a feel, then you want to get that kind of a coleslaw. And if you're going for a more fancy, ballroom setting, you're going to want a more fancy coleslaw. And as far as that goes, I refer back to, I believe, episode 1. We went over kind of a creamy versus a vinegar slaw. And what I would say is, if you're going for the hometown, homegrown, home feel wedding reception, I would go creamy slaw. And if you're going for that ballroom setting, very fancy, I go for a more vinegar-based slaw. That's just my opinion, and it doesn't change. I would still go to a barbecue place near you, and I would talk to them about their options and what they've got in the repertoire. And if you're going for this fancier slaw, this vinegar-based slaw, reach out to a lot of the vegan and vegetarian restaurants out in town too. It doesn't have to be a barbecue joint. That's the hidden secret that a lot of people don't know is, a lot of people hate on the vegan lifestyle, and I'll admit I've been there too. If there's one thing the vegans got right, it's how to make a coleslaw. They've only got so many options available to them as far as nourishment goes, so they work with what they've got. And, it pains me to say, but some of the best slaws out there that are vinegar-based that you can get are made by the vegans, and I'm not going to discriminate against anybody. So if you're looking for that more fancy coleslaw, I would suggest, still check with those barbecue joints, but if you're not finding anything you like, go out to those vegan and vegetarian restaurants. They'll probably be able to set you up too. So I hope that answered the question. I know I said I wasn't answering one at the beginning, but in a way I kind of did. I just didn't want to have my mom on here. It's a little bit embarrassing, you know what I mean? So, hi Mom, if you're listening, shout out to you. I hope I answer your question. Before we go into this, we've got another ad on today's show. Support the people that support us, because that's what makes the Slawcast possible. Now, I will just go ahead and address some controversy from last week's episode. We had a ad by Joints LLC, the rolling paper company, typically, used for marijuana consumption. However, it could be construed as tobacco consumption as well, to be fair, but there was a couple TMZ articles written, and I was interviewed on Tucker Carlson about it. Now, I want to be honest with everybody. When a company comes to me to advertise on the show, I'm not going to run anything that I don't personally believe in. And, there's a lot of controversy about me running that rolling paper ad. And don't get me wrong, it ain't the 80s anymore, but what they were saying sounded really good to me. I do like bacon. I don't like dropping really anything on the floor. There's very few things that I'll admit to you that I like dropping on the floor, especially things I'm going to stick in my mouth and inhale from later. So I thought it was a good company, and I thought they're doing a good thing for the people of the world that enjoy that hobby. And, I didn't think it was that big of a deal come to release that episode, and apparently, everyone and their mom is just incredibly disappointed with me. And here's what I'll say is I'll do better in the future, okay? I'm curating these ads, really just kind of curating them directly for the Slawcast audience, and I think you'll notice that today too. I know who my audience is, and I know what y'all like, and so from now on, Slawcast ads are going to be perfect for you and products that I know you will love, because I love them and I use them and I endorse them. So that was a one-time mistake. I hope you'll give me that one. And like I said on Tucker Carlson, from now on, the ads on this show are going to be curated for you, the listener, and you're going to enjoy them a lot more. And these products are going to start making sense, and you might even start ordering some of them, and that's an awesome thing. So really, it's a win-win, because the company gets supported, I get supported, the Slawcast gets supported, and y'all get some pretty cool products that you will use in the future. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play the ad. I'll talk to you afterwards. This is paid and presented by Carnivore Cosmetics.
Do you hate supporting the vegan liberal agenda? Are you tired of all this cruelty-free makeup? Do you want to look like a dime at the cost of a couple bunnies and maybe a lab rat or two? let me introduce you to the all-new eyeshadow palette from the creators of the world's famous line of lipsticks, Liver Sticks, the Blood Palette. The Blood Palette is irresponsibly sourced from the organ, meat, and blood of small ground nesting birds. With sage such as blood clot, heartworm, and kidney stone, you can be sure we left all that vegan bullshit at the door. Carnivore Cosmetics won the award for most trustworthy Republican-owned cosmetics brand in 2007 and 2008. But don't take our word for it. Listen to these customers' testimonials.
Like, oh my god, everyone is going vegan. Like, it's not very hipstery anymore, so I'm rebranding to Carnivore Cosmetics. Their products smell like real meat. Their new blood palette is so blendable, because like of all the actual blood, that's like pressed into the actual shadows. Everyone compliments me on my makeup, and I tell them that it's real animal gut.
Hello, my name's Sue, and I simply cannot recommend this product enough. I've been telling all my girlfriends that are still around about it. See, back in my day, they used to make makeup out of animal products, and now the damn millennials got them making it vegan friendly and cruelty free. I'm just glad there's a company that's sticking up for the older generations like us.
I used to be head of research and development of a large cosmetics company in the industry that claims to be vegan friendly and cruelty free. A big dirty secret of the industry is that sales are falling because more and more people want a quality product and don't necessarily care about the morals behind it. That's why I can 100% recommend Carnivore Cosmetics to anyone who's looking for a good quality product in today's market.
Call now at 555-867-5309 and be sure to mention Noah's name or the Slawcast at checkout to receive a 100% discount. This is a limited time deal, so call soon. And remember, if you ain't eating it, you ain't wearing it.
Alright, huge shout out to Carnivore Cosmetics for supporting today's episode. Please go support them because they support us. That number was 555-867-5309. CarnivoreCosmetics.com as well. And like it said in that ad, make sure you mention my name or the Slawcast at checkout for a 100% discount on all your purchases. I hope y'all had a good time with this episode. It was a little different than what we're used to, but it's new year, new me. That's the way it goes. For now, that was the Slawcast. I'm Noah Lynch. Until next time, I'll slaw you later.
No bread, no meat, no potatoes, and nothing that's sweet. All I want is a lot of coleslaw.